I am not against Nofap, but there are 7 pitfalls I've discovered within Nofap community, which I believe is very important for us to share and discuss. Now, if you believe in the Nofap community, fantastic. But it's also important to be aware of the pitfalls that is ahead of you and enough for you to make a change. Because when it comes to any framework, when a framework for healing and transformation, the question you need to ask yourself is this: at the end of this framework or the system, will I attain my expected output? And in this case, your expected output is what? Transformation, a transformed life. But most importantly, before you engage in any system or framework, you need to be sincere with yourself. And that's why I believe the pitfall I'm about to share with you is so important as we embark on your transformation journey. Stay tuned. Hello, hi, and welcome. Welcome to another live transforming episode, The Unfiltered Bedroom. I'm your host, Elisha. In this particular episode, I would like to take on what I call the key pitfalls I've discovered when it comes to the Nofap community. The Nofap community, I believe, is doing a greater cause as to helping young men, older men, to stop consuming porn because it's called Nofab, no porn. Now, the question is, by the time you listen to the forum, there are different voices, many voices. People will tell you this, they will tell you that. But let's take it systematically. The number one thing I discovered is there's so much emphasis on counters, streaks. Elisha, oh, I'm on day 15. I'm on day 14. I'm on day 19. I'm on day 60. I don't think there's anything wrong in focusing on counting the number of days you've abstained yourself from watching porn or masturbating. The question is this, and this is how I apply it to my own life personally. I was engaged in this behavior for more than a decade, close to 14 years. Now, me counting the number of days at the onset, at the beginning of my journey, will not add any value to my life. Why do I say that? Because at the onset, I'm still trying to navigate what I'm even trying to do. What does the change look like? Yes, I have a goal for the change, but at the onset, you don't even know how you're going to maneuver, how you're going to navigate this journey. And this moves me to number two, because by the time you focus so much on streak, you realize that when this individual relapse, they will call it reset. Question: what are you resetting? Oh, Elisha, I'm on day 16. I need to reset. What precisely are you resetting? You see, the focus is on watching, on not masturbating. The moment you engage in watching and masturbating, you reset. Which now leads me to number three, because there's less emphasis on transformation. What is the goal of this journey? What am I trying to attain? What am I trying to become? Because when you look at number one, when you focus on streaks, counters, and number two, when you focus on reset, meaning the moment something happened, you relapse, you reset, you're going back to day one. Number three, there's less emphasis on the transformation. What am I trying to become? What am I trying to become on this journey? Which leads us to number four, meaning there's less emphasis on cultivating the needed skills, not only to stop watching, but the skill that will help you to maintain the freedom and the transformation you're looking to attain. What is the point of stopping watching porn in 90 days And in 200 days, you are back to the same behavior, even you are worse off. There's so much less focus on cultivating what are the skills. Because the moment you mention the word skills, you're like, oh, Elisha, what do you mean skills? Skills that you can engage, like cultivating positive mindset, working on your emotion, working on your inner dialogue, becoming a better man. These are skills that you can disperse, use whenever you find yourself in the valley about to relapse, or when you find yourself in a place where you think it's not comfortable. You know the skills to deploy that will help you to abstain from engaging in the whole behavior. So, my friend, what skills are you cultivating? Number five, for me, there's so much emphasis in on stopping the behavior. Meaning, oh, Elisha, I just want to stop watching porn. Everything is, I just want to stop masturbating. There's so much emphasis, focus on that. And I believe is the wrong approach. Again, you're not listening to someone that is just coming with theory. You're looking at someone that was addicted and after thousands of men. The question is, when you focus on stopping the behavior and less focus on cultivating the needed habit and enjoying the journey of transformation, you realize that you'll be consumed with relapse. As to, oh, I hope I will not relapse. Oh, at the back of your mind, you are always thinking of relapse and relapse and relapse. And that's why I've always coached the men. Focus on each day task. What skills am I looking to be cultivate? What habit am I looking to build on? For me, number six, there's so much focus on, oh, Elijah, now I can go back into dating. I would like to have sex again. I think my erection is back. I can look at a girl eyeball to eyeball. Now I'm comfortable having a conversation with a girl. Now I have my first sex for the very first time. Now I can get my manhood up without porn. If that is your goal, if that's the only goal you have as a guy, I think you are not giving yourself something to aspire to. Having sex with your girl should not be the goal that you're aiming for. That shouldn't be the goal. Being able to chat up a girl shouldn't be the goal. The goal is what I call an holistic transformation. Becoming a man, a leader that people, family, your kids, your wife can depend on. That is the man you need to focus on. Now, the next one for me is what I call so much emphasis on accountability. Now, I'm a huge believer in having an accountability partner. But for me, there's what I call building self-reliance, building self-discipline. There's a point in your life you need to ask yourself a question. Yes, there are times I need to speak to a guy like, look, today is not a good day. I just want to have somebody to speak to. That is important, and I will always emphasize that in my community. But you need to have a sense of taking responsibility for your life. You cannot depend on everyone to hold your hand. This is the part of you becoming a man that is responsible for the outcoming of every life steps. This is a man that must be responsible for everything going on in his life. Finally, is what I call wrong beliefs and wrong foundation. What do I mean wrong beliefs? There's a camp that tells you, Elisha, I believe I can masturbate without watching porn. Actually, it's huge. People tell you, oh no, you know what? Masturbation is healthy. So far, you are not watching porn. The question I like to pose to you is this. You are someone that actually the very first time you're exposed to masturbation was via watching porn. Now you are trying to tell yourself that there's a way you can train your body to engage in a self-pleasuring process without engaging in fantasy. Who are you lying to? And that's why I believe people are focusing on the wrong output. Because if the output for you is transformation, and you can clearly define what transformation looks like, again, a man that is dependable, a man that the wife can rely on, a man that the children can rely on, a man that the society can rely on. To me, this is what I call a transformation process. In you attaining these goals, you become the man that everyone will envy. But when you begin to focus on counters, accountability partner, how many girls you can sleep with, how many girls you can date, I believe so much. These goals are not goals that will inspire or help you in becoming a man that will make a change in this world. So I hope I've not come across in a negative way, but to just be honest with you, that transformation takes more than counters. Transformation takes more than you focusing on reset. Transformation takes more than you thinking is healthy for you to masturbate than for you to, what do you call it, watch porn. Transformation is a lot of dedication that is required. I hope you will take this on board and apply it personally to your own life. Thank you for listening once again. I hope you do subscribe. Actually, do subscribe. Have a fantastic day. Bye now.